Hello friends. Cactus, but not prickly, blooms in winter. This is not a riddle about an indoor flower, but a description of the Decembrist, one of the most beautiful representatives of the cactus family. It has many names: Schlumbergera, Christmas tree, Zygocactus. In the wild, different types of Decembrist grow on trees, feeling good in the climate of Central and South America. At home, culture is generally considered unpretentious. But not every lover of indoor plants will dare to plant it. Schlumbergera looks like a small but branched bush that blooms on the eve of Catholic Christmas. Hence such synonyms for the main name, Rojdestvenik, Decembrist. Flowering lasts a long time because new buds are constantly replacing specimens that have faded. On average, each flower remains fresh for up to 3 days. With proper care, the Decembrist will bloom several times a year. Vulnerable place of Zygocactus is fragile roots. This must be taken into account when transplanting culture in a home greenhouse. Unfavorable conditions can ruin a beautiful flower. In an effort to survive, the Decembrist is able to capture moisture from the outside. For this, he has air roots. So the flower completely restores the root system. So that the Schlumberger does not have to literally fight for life, initially creates suitable conditions for the houseplant. To fill the container, mix humus and coarse river sand, and to prevent fungal diseases, add peat or charcoal there. The best place for a flower pot is the east windows. Under bright light, the leaves of the Decembrist may turn yellow. The temperature should be at +18, +25 degrees. Before flowering, lower it to +12, +16 degrees, and during the blooming of flowers, keep it in the interval, +18 to 20 degrees. In summer, take the container with the flower to the balcony or to the shady garden, providing the culture with good ventilation and protection from direct sunlight. If the Decembrist forms buds or has already blossomed, do not move the flower pot. Otherwise, the bush will drop the inflorescences. For watering, take only warm, boiled and settled water so that the flower does not become infected with fungal diseases. Keep the soil moist from November to February. When the Decembrist bush has completely faded, increase the pauses between watering, wait until the earth dries 2 centimeters deep. This mode is relevant from February to March, as well as from September to November. In the summer, irrigate the pot 2 to 3 times a week, waiting until the soil is almost completely dry. Zygocactus does not need frequent and plentiful top dressing. It is obligatory to apply fertilizer a month before the buds bloom. The composition of the nutrient mixture should be potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. Dilute top dressing with water and water the Decembrist. When the last flowers on the bush wither, perform a shaping pruning. In addition, regularly remove or twist crooked, dried shoots. Too long, pinch to give the bush a compact look. In summer and autumn, the branches of the Decembrist are not cut. And immediately after the procedure, do not irrigate so as not to bring the infection. Schlumbergera, which has completed flowering, needs to be transplanted. Pick up a wide but low flower pot, a little more than before. The procedure is also carried out in the spring, when the bush begins to gain strength, and as needed, if the roots of the Decembrist began to stick out of the container. Shrubs under the age of 3 years are transplanted every year. Adult specimens, once every 4 years. Popular rumor created a mystical halo around the Decembrist. They fear Zygocactus as a harbinger of death and call it a husband, predicting an unhappy marriage or loneliness to the owners of Schlumbergera. However, all this, of course, has no scientific background. At the same time, astrologers call the Decembrist a plant that absorbs conflicts. Folk omens elevate the Christmas tree to the status of a kind of predictor. Superstitious people came up with their own rationale for why the Zygocactus bloomed not in December, but at another time. If it bloomed in April, then you will have to work hard to solve financial matters. At the end of spring, difficulties are soon possible. If it blooms in June, then future problems will be resolved safely. If the Decembrist bloomed in February, not pleasant chores are expected. Take care of your Schlumbergera so that its healthy and beautiful appearance gives you confidence that everything will be fine. If you are not superstitious, be sure to decorate your interior with a Decembrist. Or better yet, multiple varieties. Unpretentious and abundantly flowering bushes will become an original part of the New Year's decor, and not only.